And so, well, actually, can you stay on the screen for a second, Sandra, for a sec? One of the things I don't know how many of you are out there like me, but I'm a big fan of like numbers. I like metrics. I like numbers to say, all right, I reached this point. And then, I'm able to do the next point. I think people, when they're leveling in StarCraft, they get really stuck on MMR as their path to show if they're improving. And I personally am not a big fan of like MMR is important, but I think it really distracts from improving. Mm-hmm. It can become also really like I think difficult because you obviously lose MMR. I've personally been doing some weightlifting. I've been doing a lot of weight training, and for me, having the amount of weights I can lift, and it's slow progression, or it's progression, it's constant progression, is really exciting for me. So even here, having something like the EPM thing, all right, I did 153, and then what did you say you want to try to do next time? It was like maybe add 10 or yeah. So then next time you want to do 163, and I think that's a really attainable and also more dependent on yourself kind of thing in terms of improving than like something say MMR. Personally, and then even the aim booster, I'm a big fan of what we kind of went over today with these like more giving people more better numbers. I'm gonna say better numbers to use as a signal of progress. Feels to me healthier when it comes to a game as hard as StarCraft. Yes. So I find MMR a little bit frustrating. It's easy to get frustrated with MMR.
Yes. Very,
very easy to get frustrated, I find. And then ladder anxiety sets in, and then you don't practice. And I think then you don't get anywhere. I feel like this, like it's all kind of clicking for me, but I don't know how anyone feels. But for me, it's like this, I know if I practice it, I don't have to be scared of losing something when you're doing it, right?
That's a very good point. Yes.
Because like I admit, I've been playing in RTSs for a while, and even when I play Warcraft, which is when I play a lot, and even StarCraft Remastered, I play them a lot. I still get even a little bit of ladder anxiety, even though I know I'm not particularly scared of anything, actually happening. But there's still like this level of anxiety where you're like, okay, maybe I should do something a little bit low key. This to me, these exercises that we went today feel to me so low risk, yet all benefit.
Yeah, and they are just way better spent time on these exercises than on ladder, right? Because this very directly affects your skill, what you just did here, and you can play 10 games on ladder and not really improve at all.
That's such a good, and you know what? You said it to the beginning, deliberate practice, right? Yes. Deliberate practice is, and I think Druid in the chat makes something really important that I like. I think MMR provides a poor or negative feedback loop. Feedback loop being the key, because like learning to me has always been about not just like you're practicing, but also the feedback you get from the practice, so you're on the right track. Right?
Yeah. So, for example, when you lose a game on ladder, you still might have learned a lot from it, right? Yet you lose MMR, right? So the problem on ladder is that it mixes training with performance testing, right? So like on aim booster, right? On the right you have training, and on the left you have challenge. So that on challenge you just test whether you are like, did you make progress, right? And on the ladder, the problem is that you are training, and let's say something doesn't work out, and it might, because on training you're allowed to make mistakes. But when you make a mistake on ladder, you lose points and you lose MMR, and that's and sometimes losing is very valuable experience, right? It can teach you a lot of stuff, right? Like whenever I lose a game on ladder, I go and watch the replay, right? Because there is a question, why did I lose, right? So and when the ladder deprives you of ability to just lose game without anxiety, like you say, or fear, or even
without punishment. I think punishment is the right.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Punishment.
Yeah, totally.